got that. Cool. All right. Set this over here. Out of the way. Hello. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. Here, let me get my chat monitor up. Obviously, I'm just gonna preface with we are underleveled for the fight. The fight's ahead. So, oh well, hello. I just saw the uwu. I don't know exactly when that was sent. Let me look at the times. 2 minutes ago, I was evacuating my bladder. Oh, perfect! The sun's setting soon. I can level up my Skrelp more. Dashi is not quite at a level I would want. We need to be at least like close to 58, and we have multiple that are like mid 50s, and we only have 2 above 58. Now these aren't a bad 2 to have above 58, but I'd like to have this be a little safer. So I'm just gonna let night fall, I think. That's my plan here. Also, there is something I want to address, because there's been I have a little bit of time before it starts, but there are people who have been seeing the Switch 2 edition of Xenoblade Chronicles X and like playing it and whatnot, and when they see it, they go, "This looks AI upscaled." I'm not currently playing it, so I can't show you exactly the effect, but there's kind of this almost like impressionist painter wash over a lot of details, and that's an effect of a technique called SMAA, which is a type of anti-aliasing, which basically goes, I don't want it to look jagged, so what it does is it will find the edges that are jagged and blend them in a smooth way, which gives you this weird, as I described it, impressionist painting effect. But people are referring to it as looking AI upscaled. And I just want to mention DLSS is what it looks like when video is AI upscaled, like at least in video games. This game is using DLSS. If I don't know, it's not as strong as it is in Sword and Shield, but if I zoom in, you might see a little bit of ghosting here and there as someone walks by or their hands move in the background. You see that like little like warping? That is what the artifacts of an AI upscale look like in a video game. So the effect of DLSS, because DLSS is using vectors. It has to be baked into the engine, which I actually didn't fully know that these games used a full-blooded DLSS solution for their upscales, but they do. But yeah, Pokemon Legends ZA and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet both run at 1080p on Switch 2, like natively, and then they use a DLSS to upscale to the 4K output that they have. And there's actually some effects that don't get affected by that, like these cards don't appear to be affected by that. You can see their edges are aliased and sharp. In fact, when you're going through this, you can see the dithering at the real resolution that's occurring. You can see how it's getting blurred. That's DLSS, but then you see on the card, it's completely, you see the pixels, and they're just being scaled up. So that actually, a really cool little peek into how this game handles its resolution upgrade. Similarly, on Metroid Prime 4, when it is running at 4K 60, it is actually running at an internal resolution of 1440p. The HUD is being displayed at 4K, but the game is running at 1440p and then is using DLSS to upscale to 4K. I'm not sure what it's running at when you're not in that mode, though. No, whoops. forgot how this game functions for a second. I was like, oh, I throw the ball, and then I start the fight, because I was thinking Scarlet and Violet when I was talking about it earlier. Good job, me. But yeah, there's actually another artifact that you can sometimes see in this game, where there's almost like 1/3 grid on the screen. If I spot it anywhere, I will... Oh, wait. I might have just put texture filter in. Yeah, there's texture filter. Oh, no. You can see it. All right. Do you see that flicker happening here? This is a DLSS artifact. You can see it's happening both on the flat texture behind me, but it's not a texture filter or anything, because you can see it happening over my shirt. This, I have no idea what this artifact is or what it's called, but I know it's a DLSS thing. Uh-oh. Switched to Houndoom. Go to... Nice. But yeah, so the SMAI effect that's being used is actually not... I didn't mention this. It doesn't use any AI. DLSS does. DLSS is not generative AI, though. And I think what people are seeing is artifacts that look a little similar to image AI upscaling that uses generative AI. And you can see that on pretty much any modern phone if you take a photo, and then you zoom in on that photo. Especially iPhones, you'll see this on a normal zoom photo, but you'll also see it on things like Pixels and other devices when you're using like a telephoto lens. Take that. Dazzling gleam. Nice. Garbage can't go in the way. Goodbye. Black on nail. Big draining cast. Dazzling. Nice. But yeah, so when you take like a photo and a generative AI uses an upscale, it doesn't have a detail to directly introduce. So sometimes you'll get these weird distortions of things where it's like it thinks this is what you're going for, or like what was in the image, but it's not quite right. Or you might see like another more common situation that you might see is like if you were to zoom in on, say, like a mustache or something where there's like hairs, there'll be this like detail that doesn't make sense, that's not real or there, and that type of detailing is an effect of it being generative. And so it's generating this nonsense that looks detailed so that if you were zoomed out at the normal scale, it looks correct. And that's a case of an AI upscale. But when you have an AI upscale in something like a game, it doesn't tend to do that. It's more informed. It knows what the textures are supposed to look like. It knows what the vectors of movement are. So all of that detail is there, and it is aware of all of that, and it's not generating anything. It's just adding detail. Yeah. But with an SMAA situation, you're actually losing detail, which is an important thing to note. You're not adding any detail to anything. You're just taking detail away because that detail is noisy and awkward. Now, you may not agree with that decision to do that, but that is what the approach is. So, you know, I look at it and I'm like, this is not a great SMAA. I think it looks fine if you're on docked play. Like if you're, because the game is going to render at the higher resolution no matter what. So it's actually, if you're playing at like 1080p, it's not really hard to, or it's really hard to notice that weird distortion because you're already getting a downscale from what it's rendering at. So I don't think the SMAA would be that bad in 1080p, but at a close distance from like a 4K screen, you'll notice it, and when you're in handheld play, you apparently do really notice it. Which that's a shame. I have not checked it in handheld play, but I will say, it playing at 60 FPS, really nice. I quite enjoy that. I think it looks great in motion most of the time. I think part of the reason they chose not to use DLSS is that DLSS adds that smearing, and the game already has motion blur, and if you combine the DLSS smearing and like ghosting effects with motion blur, it just gets ugly. It gets ugly fast. So I think that's part of it. Like, I don't think base Xenoblade Chronicles X looks particularly good on Switch 2 in handheld mode anyways. And my reasoning for having that opinion is just, there's already like some after images on the screen, like the screen has a ghosting effect just as a factor of the type of screen that they're using, and like the quality of screen they're using is not as crisp as I would personally like. It has this like really poor response time and ends up creating this ghosted image. And it could be that they're just not giving it a ton of juice. Could be that I'm not giving it enough juice. Maybe that's actually it, because if you are playing at a lower brightness level, you're putting less current into the screen, and that can cause those sorts of effects. So that's probably, honestly, maybe if I played my Switch at a higher brightness level, I wouldn't have these problems. Chandelure. A bomber shell. Flamethrower. Get roasted. No! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Get out of there! Get out of there! No! Oh my god. I should have swapped. I should have swapped so badly. Oh my god. I didn't think he would notice me, because he hadn't even had, like, the little question mark pop up. That sucks. That sucks. Buying it. I gotta figure out who I'm replacing. Houndoom West. That was one of my megas. Alright. Alright, well. Do this. Stream 13. Alright. Stream 13, I think. Oh, God. I bungled it. Yep. Okay, fire types. We do have Chatter. She's just a level 7 right now. But maybe that could be good, because we only have 1.5 physical attackers right now. And we could do with a physical flying fire type. Why not? Welcome to the team, Chatter. Okay. I gotta get Chatter in the thing here. I hope I have this pulled. I don't know if I do, though. Okay, Mon 3 is now Starmie. 2 is now... why can't I think of its name? Klefki. Five is now Scrope. Do I have it? I don't have it. Ah, great. Okay, give me a second. I'll get this where it needs to be. Legends GI. Alright, no. This is home. We're looking at the animated ones that Luto has gathered. I need to look on the unsorteds. And we need to jump straight down to like the 600s. Alright. We're in the right zone here. I just don't remember exactly the number, but it's coming up. Bear with me. This is going to be all the way up to here. And then this next batch, aha! Fletchling, Fletchender, Talonflame, all shiny. Fletchender, shiny. And then Talonflame. Okay. There we are. Yeah, I was trying to get the this one pulled in. I just had to dig through my computer, through my laptop to find the right image and put it in the folder named. Because I mostly have a giant bundle of unsorted ones. Okay. Right here, let me get rid of the paralysis. We might want to lead with Klefki here. Don't you do nothing. Don't you do nothing. Okay, yeah, 16 levels off rip. Okay, Manectric could be mildly scary, so I'm gonna switch. For safety's sake. Okay, we whiffed. It's okay. We Giga Drain, and we Moonblast. There we go. Let's just go straight into the evolution here. I'm running it now. Alright. Easy. Chatter's getting cheesier. Chatter is getting cheesier. Okay, we're gonna put Wing Attack on. Let's check the available TMs. Not a lot. Aerially says... I think it's slightly more defensive, but I think I'll keep Wing Attack for now. Blast it. Blast it. Da 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 da. 9 HP. Oh. See, this is why I didn't want to stick with my Starmie in that fight, but I was like, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I'm playing too dangerous. I am playing way too risky. Also, I'm gonna put the starter there. I'm playing exceedingly risky. I don't care. I don't think it's gonna be a huge issue. Yeah. Try me, punk. Okay, well that's a little more trying. Go on. Yes. I should Mega, because I do have a thing for using 3 hits with Mega moves, and I am not Mega'd, and I have landed 0 of those because my Houndoom died. Drop on in. That was stupid. Okay, I should swap against this Machamp though. Sorry, sir. Good dragon. Nice. And that is a KO with a grass type move. There's gotta be someone. Oh, it's a coffee guy. He can heal me. Nice. Go run. Okay. We take those. Alright, I need one more sneaky battle. Get poked. I'm not knocking anyone out with fire moves, I don't think. Because what do we got available right now? Like a flame wheel? Okay. I mean, it's better than nothing. I'll go with that. Who sees me? Oh. That guy. Nice. Nice. I was like, I bet I could torpedo that. And I'm gonna assume like an Aerodactyl or something, yeah. Sound like I think this is the fossil guy. Oh, Mega Aerodactyl. No, thank you. Go away, please. What will I get that I'm probably not going to be able to utilize? Oh, 3 super effective moves. That could be useful. Is there anyone I can hit? I don't think I got any super effective on Bayonet though, so. Oh, good path. Goodbye. I was gonna say, I'm like, I can't land 4 more, but it's annoying though, because now I'm still not ready for the tournament, I don't think. I'm better than I was, but losing Houndoom put me much more behind than I wanted to be. I'm realizing I didn't even heal off the guy who could heal me. My tunnel vision. I'm getting to the next person. Are we... We're not even able to evolve yet. Just notice that this is a red circle here. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, it's gonna be 36. Okay, I'm thinking we wait a night and we just roll it again. Because I mostly, I want to be able to get the Skrelp to at least be evolved. I don't want to have a Skrelp. I want to have like an actual Dragalge. What level is that? Watch it be like, oh, it's these specific conditions, actually. Skrelp. Oh, I forgot Skrelp had a good shiny. Oh. Skrelp evolves at 48, so we're actually almost there. Oh wow, yeah. Dragalge's got a good shiny. Does the Mega have a good shiny? Oh, yes it does. Oh. I forgot Dragalge's available in Scarlet and Violet. Neat. Fair enough. I'm the forgetful one. That's my own fault. Okay, we got... Let's battle down. I don't really like this one. This is the small one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's the one we got. 2 levels away from evolving Sprout. And then I think 4 levels from Talonflame. Do you have Ice Beam or something? No. Get blasted. I used Flash Cannon first, but... I don't think I have anyone with ice moves, so... I think, yeah, I still have the best option here by sticking with Honey. Look on you. You're not breaking through on these defenses. So I always randomly pick the base like general character. So like I think for this there's like 8 default options, so I did like 1 through 8 to determine like gender and skin tone. And then as far as outfit goes, right now I'm in fancy clothes because I'm about to be doing the Tourney arc once I'm not severely underleveled for the Tourney arc. We're in the most awkward position there. And then I usually do eye colors or clothing colors and stuff like that to like kind of represent different mons in the team, but right now I'm not in my normal attire. Sometimes I'll do an eye color inspired by like whatever my initial starter was, like in when I did Scarlet and Violet when I did my Wonderlock, I think. Yeah, it was my Wonderlock for Violet. I used Sprigatito as my starter and then traded it away instantly. And then so because I knew I was going to do that, I knew I was going to do that with Sprigatito. I did like the little cat mouth, and then I did like Sprigatito's like pink eyes and stuff like that as like a base element of my design. I don't remember where I got the eye color for this one from. Might have been an early thing, because it wasn't the fact that I had it wasn't my starter, because my starter was Meganium. It might have been one of the other things that I got semi early on. I was like, oh dude, that's like piercing blue. I could have just also been like, wow, that looks neat. The earrings are currently... They used to be connected to Meowstick, now they're kind of connected to Starmie and... Starmie and Florges a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay. Let's gonna say, I'm like, imagine that there's more down here or something. Nope. I'm not well versed in this specific zone. I just remember it being small, and I didn't care for that. Is there stuff on the roof? There's probably stuff on the roof. I have to do like a freaking course to get there. I can sneak up to battles with water moves. Also, oh, we're not quite there. Oh, it was 35. Okay, let's just evolve Cheddar now. Let's do that real quick. All right. There we go. Cheddar. Yeah, we're not gonna be rocking Breedbird, I don't think. Steel Wing could be a nice coverage option. TM bulk up. I don't know why I don't think of Talonflame as a mon that gets bulk up, but you know, they say so. That's the case. Okay, let me just mark that Cheddar has evolved fully. And my thingy, my tracker. Cheddar. Cheddar is currently a Talonflame. Okay. Up we go. I don't think we're killing with this, but aha. I baited him. He always starts with detect. I'm like, I remember you, Scrafty. And I always fall for it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hit him with a Dazzling Gleam. It's gonna work. No, it won't. Oh, Dashi's time. Let's go. Dashi, you have earned this. Dragouchi. All right. The Hydro Pump do be going crazy, but I don't know if I want that on this kit. I don't know. It might be good, it might not be. I think I'll stick with this for now. Let me just check. What are my stats like here? Boosted attack. So actually, this, I guess I could be rocking a couple of physical moves if I wanted to. For a loss to my best stat. Nice. That's good. That's good. That's what you want to see. Okay, there is more over this way. Dang. Oh my god. Just go hit it. Nice. It's still KO'd anyways. Sure. My Florges is just gonna carry me through this game, I think. That's not a really smart option. Oh man, okay. do this not a bad way. How about? You thought. Get slurped, fam. Crocodile. Okay, well. Yeah. Goodbye. Oh, super effective ground type moves. So do you have any? No. Okay, it is just him. Dragon Pole. SpongeBob. Bumblebee. Ah, of course. I don't know how that still caught it, but I'll take that. Yeah, if everyone would just stop paralyzing my Pokemon, that would be great. Instant kill? Nice. Alright. I would love one of the cafe people right now. That's what I would love to see. Thank you, lamppost. You saved me. This is a perfect one. Get drill ran. You know what? Get drill ran again. I'm gonna start with this, and then we're gonna quick swap to two, quick, switch back. Okay, that did more than I was hoping. Goodbye. I was hoping that I could, like, bait him into doing something, flip turn, get out of there, but not quite. Carving. I went from probably like 77 to like 80 health on that draining kiss. No, up to 85. That's 5 whole health more than I thought I would get. Oh, I got a KO. I did not expect that. And he has a second Scyther. Get drained. I actually quite like my Klefki here. Ani has like just so much bulk. I can actually like utilize that bulk. Which is why Ani's already level 60. Just keeps getting used. Ooh. Hee. Don't mind me just rolling around like a maniac. You good raid? Draining kick. You good raid? You good raid. Raining Cage. Good rain. And you're gonna get it. Okay, you're gonna Mega, so you're just gonna go straight to Draining Kiss. And then you get Rain. Hello, hello. I love just having healing moves on a Pokemon in this game. This game is like, because you can just go back and forth, like between the two draining moves really easily. And it's so good. Okay, let's give Cheddar a little low. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Swapping. You tried to disappear. And then you just get the poison death. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, nah, that's fair. Oh god, the sun is rising. You can see it. Unless it's the moon. That could be the moon going down. Oh man. Do I have time to find another person and sneak up on them? Find out. Probably not. Nope. Dang. Nah, I see you. I see you. Don't worry. I was in the midst of fights. Hello, hello. Oh man. That's a little bit. I was locked in. Alright, I think this is better, because now we have 4 Mons that are at, like, a decent level. Dashi and Cheddar are still, like, they are not to be used in these fights. But I at least have 4 Mons that I can safely use for the fights ahead. The other 2 will just have to kind of hang back. And maybe as, like, I get further in the fights, you know, those ones will just kind of passively get leveled up a bit. That's what I'm hoping. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Okay. Well, I guess it's no better time than now to go meet some rich people. I don't think I have access to this stone for Dragalge yet. If I do, I own it, because I would have bought it if I could. Not. I'm thinking I have to beat this section to get it. Which, like, fair at that point. Just check. Check a quiz article. I probably don't have enough shards for it, but yeah, I might as well. Might as well take a quick peek. Ooh, ooh. Oh no, I definitely would have enough. Yeah, they don't got it though. Well, I'll get what I can. Ooh. Nice. I wonder, there's like a guy in the like after the DLC. I don't like. I know there's a guy over like near this building that gives you new moves, but I don't know where. I never found that person. Never tried to, but I don't think they're here yet. I think you have to like have beaten the game for them to show. At which point you can do stuff. This is probably just a guy who's like, I want to fight someone. You probably just want to fight someone. I don't believe in you. The lies you seek to spread. I could. What's one quick fight? Presumably. Feel the energy. What you have... Okay, he's just a focus energy guy. Now... Alright, I was hopeful. I mean, he's gonna fight me. He's just gonna sit there and spam focus energy. This isn't even a fun fight. What level is he gonna be, like 30? Got a Beedrill. Oh no, he's 44. Alright. If he's in the 40s. Oh, come on. Alright, switching. Okay, Scyther, better. I can fight that. Flame Wheel. Swing attack. Flame Wheel. Dang, Scyther did some damage. He did a little bit. He did a little bit. But I was able to fight. Alright, get out of here, dude. Get out. Well, you gave me a scope lens, that's something. I don't know how I'd give that to. I guess maybe Cheddar. I don't know what else I'd do with it, you know. So I have a couple mints. What are the mints that I have? Oh, I have a mint. Attack down, defense up. What are we rocking on the attack down, speed up? Okay, that's not bad actually. Attack speed down. I do think that this would just be a raw buff to do the Boldman on Dashi, because attack going down and then defense going up would mean we would still get a boost to our special defense of about... It's not going to be 10% up from here, because right now we're 10% down. Attack would drop to, like, low 80s. And then defense would jump up a chunk. Special defense is already high. So that would just be more bulk, more balanced bulk, and more of a focus into special attack, which is already what I'm planning to do. So I'm actually... That Boldman is going to go to good use here. Use. Okay, yeah, 81 attack. I was close. Yeah, because if we were at 90, if we were at 91, up 10% would put us to 100, down 10% would put us to 82, 81. So like we were somewhere in that range. Special defense is now 143, which makes sense because a 10% drop to it would have been, you know, about 14 points, and that would put us into like the high 120s. Defense is now boosted by about 10, so yeah, that was good. That was good optimal use of that. Alright, there's another person on that field. Do they also want to fight? What are you? So you're the flinch guy. That's side mission 84. Alright, let's do it. It's flinching time. Yeah, I figured he'd have like a dark type to start. I'm like, you can't be a flinch guy and not have like a dark type. Didn't even flinch, just was avoiding me. Hello, Arbok. Get side-shocked. Gyarados. Uh-oh. Flash Cannon. It's not what I wanted to use. Swapping. Easy swap. Get blasted, punk. King's Rock. I can also give someone a King's Rock now, which is also good to have. I feel like the King's Rock would benefit... How does it benefit, Caramble most for now? At least until we get our Mega Stone, you know? Okay, that's enough stalling. Let's go heal and then pop into the main event. The main event of today's stream, an hour into the stream. Alright. Bobbing on over. Back to the rich people. Nice, got yourself a challenger's ticket. Let's head in then. Ready to battle, huh? Okay, gotta get back into work mode. Would you permit me to take your photo for the tournament bracket? Go right ahead. I'm good to go too. Bro, you look like trash right now, but... Alright, I will now take your photo. What's up, Glum? Yeah, that's our go-to at the end of these anyways. Say cheese. I'll now take your photo. Perfect. Kindly follow me to the venue. Lady Jacinthe is waiting for you. All right. It is time. Time to be tourneyed. I can't wait for the tournament bracket to pop up, and then it's just gonna have like this sad face. Finally, we've been waiting here forever for you. What do you mean? After you left, we figured the tourney was off, but when we tried to leave, we got trapped in this weird Jacinthe zone thing. Dear friends and honored guests, I thank you for your patience. I am delighted to announce that my tournament, organized by me, and in my honor, has received its missing pieces. This bracket looks ridiculous. Just the sadness. There is no one on this bracket who looks sad. Ivor looks confused, but no one else looks sad. See, I'm filling in the niche. Now, have a look at the tournament bracket. As you can see, I am the Ultra Deluxe Top Seed. A fitting position for your humble hostess, no? She really planned this whole thing to cater to herself as much as possible, huh? For round 1, we have Canary facing off against DB. Once you are ready, please speak to Laban on the court. Now then, my dear friends, let les super tournois de Jacinthe commence. Well, this is Jacinthe's tournament, so I guess we've got to do this, even if it seems absurd. Let's do it. If we're doing... Yeah, let's just do the same strat we did the last time we fought her and absolutely ruin her day. Your first opponent will be Canary. Are you ready to start the battle? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm ready. I got ground type. Without further ado, let the battle commence between Canary. Or sorry, without further ado, let the battle between Canary and DB begin. I'm just here to show all my adoring Canadix. Or, I always do that. I always can't pronounce it Canadix because it's Canary, but it's Canadix. How cool and strong I am. This time, I know I'm gonna win. Are you? I still have my Excadrill. I still have my Excadrill. Nothing has changed. Alright, poof. It's drilling time. You thought. You thought. You thought. Jesus Christ. It's a massacre! Oh my god. It just keeps boom, boom. Alright, she's gonna Mega Evolve, so I have to let her do that. Yeah, you're gonna. Oh, Wiggly. This is actually one of my favorite Megas in this game. I will say I might like Mega Heatran more from the DLC, but I do like this one a lot. Goodbye. No lock-in needed for Canary, I'll say that. You thrashed my whole team, even Electros again? Yes. Yes, I did. Because I still have an Excadrill, and you still only have electric types. Let's let her get her swears out. I lost. Again? Me? But I'm Canary. Thank you both for that spectacular battle, Canary and DB. I am all excitement and anticipation to see how the rest of the battles play out. Dear friends and honored guests, we have made it to the end of round 1. Evor time! The trainers who qualified for the next round are DB, Evor, Corbo, and Gwen. For round 2, we have Evor facing off against DB. Once you are ready, please speak to Laban on the court. Alright. Alright. For doing Evor's fight, obviously the safe option is Hibiscus, but part of me is like, I kind of want to lead Ani and see if I can do well, but there's a decent chance he's going to have someone who's got like Earthquake or something like that, so I might just take the safe way out. Oh yeah, oops, wrong way. Ah, there she is. Your next opponent will be Evor. Shall we begin the battle? Yes, please. Without further ado, let the battle begin. I keep doing this. I keep reading ahead or like mix-mashing words. I'm too close to this screen, I think. I think it's literally like this text fills too wide of a frame of my vision, and then I can't like read ahead like you normally would. Without further ado, let the battle between Evor and DB begin. A quick word, please, DB. I feel you should know that Laban here was the reason I started my strict training regimen. She beat me in a fight when we were children, and after that I... On second thought, never mind all that. I should focus on our match. Let's have a fair fight, yes? Yes. Evil, the fist of justice. I love Evor's battle theme. It's really fun. Couldn't even reach me. Oh no. Oh no. I would have thought that just timing wise I was getting hit once there. Nope. Yeah, you don't even boost your stats, dude. It's mega feeling stuff. He boosted his stats again. Alright. See, my real worry is not any of these trainers, though. It's more Jacinthe. Defeat? How incredibly unjust. Your power was too great for my justice to crush. Now that I am stronger, I thought I could defeat Laban and thus heal from my past trauma. But it seems I still have more training to do. On the plus side, though, that means I have room to grow. I have high hopes for my future self. I wish you all the best in your upcoming battles, DB. Another outstanding battle. Thank you for that performance, DB and Ivor. I do hope the remaining battle for this round will be equally enjoyable to watch. See, this is actually... Corbo's going to be a little trickier for me, I think. I do have Excadrill, though. Dear friends and honored guests, we have arrived at the end of round 2. The winning trainers this round were Corbo and DB, which naturally means they will be our competitors in round 3. Once you are ready, please speak to Laban on the court. Excadrill time. Though, I do have Psyshock on Uni, and Uni also is immune to poison. So let's give some love to one of the new members of the team, rather than just spamming the easy ones. Your next opponent will be Corbo. Shall we begin the battle? Yeah, I've always pronounced his name Corbo, but it is probably Corbo. I'm putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable, if I had to guess. Without further ado, let the battle between Corbo and DB begin. Corbo? Corbo. Corbo. So I'm up against you. This is quite the venue. It's the perfect place to repay you for the defeat you handed me the other day. I think I'd enjoy that. Boss, just remember you're training with me. You'll be fine. That idiot. I'll need to teach him to keep his mouth shut. But, me and my crew have gotten stronger. Scolipede and the rest of the crew are ready to go. Now then, let's have some fun. It's Corbo time. Corbo? See, now I'm gonna be, like, second-guessing every time I say his name. Hello, Arbok. Have you met Ani? Probably not. Get Psyshock. Okay, well he's got his Gyarados, so I'm gonna need this well. Oh. Please go. Yep. Swap back to Ani. Okay, do you want some health off that? He's actually got some hands here, though. I will say, he's giving me much more of a run for my money. But I do have proof here. I'll let him do it. I too shall Mecha Evolve. Might be a little wasteful. I don't know if I'm gonna have to rebuild it for the next fight. Hoping I don't. Actually, no, because the next fight's gonna be a little ways away anyways. Earthquake. Hard. Nice. The double, we just earthquaked each other. You and your Pokemon sure are entertaining. I'll give you that. Blast. Still not good enough, eh? Not even after I roped Philippe in to help me train up. Embarrassed as I am to admit it. Still, battles with you are a good time. Swing by our office again if you want to have some fun. Goodbye. I caught every moment of your battle from my VIP courtside seat. Thank you for your truly spectacular performance, DB and Corbeau. The trainer who has fought all the way to the top of Les Super Tournois de Jacinthe is my personal favorite, DB. In your next battle, you will be facing off against none other than your gracious host, me. Okay, everyone's healed. I'm assuming I get my Mega Energy back anytime, but I know which way this is going to go. The time has come for you and I to battle, my dear DB. Time and again, I was delayed in bringing Les Super Tournois de Jacinthe to fruition. In the end, I had to resort to wielding my influence as a social elite to make it happen. Now here we are, about to begin the final round. May it live up to, nay, exceed, the wildest expectations of our lovely guests with Just the way she's looking towards it. What's with that Pokemon? How did it even get in here? Ah, more trouble. I don't know what's going on, but I can't afford to let anything else go wrong. Here's Zygarde's wish. Is that man a fan of DB's, perhaps? Can't be. He's alive. The leader of Team Flare, who vanished after his failed attempt to create the world he dreamed of. Lysander. Wait, the guy who used that ultimate weapon 5 years ago? Dang, that's a shocking turn of events. I don't care. I want to go home. Huh? What? No way. That's Lysander. That's Lysander over there, isn't it? Can it, Philippe? Don't make a scene in front of Lysander. You're embarrassing me. Zygarde showed itself in order to face you in battle, DB. Its wish is that you two face each other in earnest and forge a strong bond in doing so. The type of bond that I mean is a connection that can never be severed. Without such a mighty bond, you cannot hope to save Lumiose from crisis. I don't know whether to throw this guy out or get ready to hold Lady Jacinthe back. How marvelous! I admire the fierce determination that drove you to interrupt our battle to demand your own, my dear. Alors, I myself desire nothing more than to battle against DB. So believe me when I say I can sympathize with this dear Pokemon 1000%. And that entrance! What could be more splendid than a surprise appearance by a special guest? You are Lysander, yes? Naturally, I recognize your visage. You were quite the celebrity in Kalos after all. I will ask the hotel staff to come by with more hors d'oeuvres. It doesn't matter who I was. I remember none of it. I am here only to say that I wish for Zygarde and DB to battle. Yes, of course, by all means. Liban, would you handle this? It's time. Giving him an official like photo for the tournament. DB, your next opponent will be this mysterious Pokemon Zygarde. Part of me's like, I should just stomp him into the ground. So let's do it. Hello, Zygarde. Are you ready to be stomped into the ground? Uh-oh. Zygarde's body is comprised of entities known as Zygarde cells. The more Zygarde cells that gather, the stronger Zygarde's capabilities. Or so I have heard. That is Zygarde's 50% form. Ha! ZA! He said it! He said the game! Hibiscus. Oh, stop doing that. Okay, Zygarde, you really don't know what you're doing. Lamb's Wrath was your good option, and you were actually over time doing little bits of damage. Yeah. He's like, all right, back to puppy mode. Can't be big snake mode. Take too much time. As best I could tell, Zygarde seemed pleased. Now you have seen Zygarde in its 50% form, but not yet in its ultimate one, Zygarde Complete. I will collect the remaining Zygarde cells, as Zygarde has commanded me. You must focus on becoming a Pokemon trainer mighty enough to fight at Zygarde's side. Okay. Denizens of Lumiose, please listen. The time has come for each of you to consider what it means that Zygarde came here today. I pray that all of you find the right answer in Jesus. Actually, I think he's low-key kind of worshiping Zygarde a little bit, but Zygarde do be a force of nature that is here to protect the balance of the ecosystem and of life and death itself. So, fair. Hello, my dear DB. To emerge victorious from a battle against a surprise challenger, you truly are exceptional. And now, it is time for the undeniably incredible DB, and the exceedingly incredible host of this terrific tournament, to begin the final round. But this is not merely the final battle. It is also our promotion match. I hope that all of you gathered here are ready to witness the riveting resolution of today's event. Alright. Do I even lead Ani? Let's lead Ani and watch her lead a Klefki of her own. I forget what she's got. Hello, at long last we get to battle one another, Davy. I do believe it is time for some Electro Swing. What a tournament it has been. So eventful. One might think it had been going on for years. Now, here we are. After so many twists and turns, at the conclusion of this momentous event. How glad I am to have entered the ZA Royale. It has allowed me to cross paths with some of the greatest trainers in Lumios, including yourself. I feel the same way. Once I reach rank A, I will make it my mission to bring happiness to the people of Lumios. To do so, I will make each and every one of them into the strongest trainer they can be. For that is my duty as an influential socialite. Let us begin our promotion match and the conclusion of Les Super Tournois de Jacinthe. May it be a battle worthy of the occasion. Promotion match. Okay, she's starting card bank. Okay. Lucky. Goodbye. Okay, she's got Mawile out. I'm stopping. While I was doing some chunks. Get out of here. Oh, she's Calm Mind. Fine. We're mad good. Next. Railroad. Hello, Clefable. It is our responsibility as elites to guide the masses, Clefable. Clefable. Ironhead. Ah, how dare you. Oh, get Quick Clawed, punk. Get Quick Clawed, punk. Magnifique. What a fine display by both you and your Pokémon. Get Quick Clawed, punk. Rank B. We're almost there. A most heartfelt congratulations on your victory, as well as your promotion. Have a look at our audience. Everyone looks so very pleased. I dare say we managed to convey them the joy that comes when trainers and Pokémon with a deep bond battle side by side. Please, continue your efforts to protect the city of Lumios. Naturally, I will help however I can. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this super deluxe TM. And finally, let us end this sensational soiree with a special fist bump as a gesture of goodwill. Now then, let us give another heartfelt round of applause to DB. Wow, DB. Can't believe you won Jacinthe's tournament and your promotion match. So you're rank B now. I'm still rank C, but I'll catch up to you in my promotion match tomorrow. And how better to celebrate than with my signature croissant curry. Let's eat. Thought we might get all... That's right. I thought we might all get to eat at that ritzy party, but... Oh well, maybe next time. Having the same meal as always doesn't feel very celebratory, but I suppose I could have a bite. Finally coming around to appreciating the delights of croissant curry, Naveen. No, but it'd be rude of me to refrain from eating this when we're celebrating. Its delights are and will remain lost on me. Anyway, heck of a tournament, wasn't it? I can't believe even Zygarde showed. Who's Zygarde? It's a legendary Pokemon and a total enigma. Emma's been on its tail. For some reason, it seems to have taken a shine to DB. Oh, so that's the Pokemon we saw after we calmed down that Mega Barbaracle. So it's kind of strange, but it really likes you for some reason? Sounds like Jacinthe. They're not the same at all. We should probably ask AZ about Zygarde. He might know more. Actually, has anyone seen Floette? She usually hangs out when we're celebrating. Oh, I saw her head up to the roof with AZ earlier. Oh, okay. Well, let's dig in while dinner's still hot, flaky, and saucy. Ange, you were meant to be a guardian of the city, towering over her and watching her always. A 3,000-year-old desire once foolishly held. A 3,000-year-old mistake so very foolishly made. It even cost me you, my beloved Floette. Now these bright young lives must pay my remaining debts, or Lumios's future will be lost. Goodbye, AZ. For now. He's not... he's not dead right now. Finally get to change my outfit into like a normal one, you know? Lumios trembles. What do you mean, AZ? Prism Tower. The unease spilling from it can now be felt even at this distance. Then we gotta do something about it. Not yet. The only one who can control the tower is Mega Floette. We will need the strongest Mega Evolution user if we're to put this situation to rights. Wait, Mega Floette? Wow, guess I've got to make it to the top rank of the ZA Royale and prove I'm the strongest then. Yes, if you can prove that you are the strongest of all, then Floette may respond to your strength. I know, Floette, I know. You said last night you're still rank C, right, Urbane? That's right. Then the strongest... Oh, sorry. Then the strongest Mega Evolution user is all but guaranteed to be DB. Hey! Have a little faith. I'm not the leader of Team MZ for nothing. And just watch. I'll catch up to no blow right past... Oh, sorry. At first I thought he was calling me that. I was like, whoa, where's this coming from, dude? Just watch. I'll catch up to, no, blow right past DB in the rankings. And I won't stop there. I'll fix this whole mess. I'll help so many people and Pokemon at once. That's the spirit. It wouldn't be fair to just leave everything up to DB. I'll be pulling for you too, Urbane. Good luck climbing the ranks. Oh, hang on. I got a message from Vinny. It says, oh, I should meet him at Quasartico. Wonder what's up. He asked for you to come too, DB. A summons from Vinny. Okay, so let's go change our attire. Ooh. This kind of works as a like Talonflame outfit. I look like I'm dressed for Christmas. Do that. Okay, because I think the green there can represent Florges a bit, as you know, obviously the earrings also do. Though I could do this, which could kind of be a little bit of both Dragalge and Excadrill. A little hint of Klefki. Got no gloves. Shoes. Have a lot of options here that feel distinct. So let's do the brown ones here. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty. It's a little eclectic, but I think the green tie and pants, at least like that has a bit of a match, and then the bright red jacket fits a number of members of the team. I don't think that's a half bad one. It's like look at us going together. We're matching. Aha, I'm faster than Talonflame this way. Keep up, punk. If I just do rolls. Nope, I just stumbled across this. Oh, hey DB, sorry to spring this on you, but give me a hand, will ya? This guy needed help carrying stuff, but when we offered our services, he made a crazy request. So I told him it's not possible, and now he's all up in our faces, demanding a battle. All I asked was for you to carry my precious Aggron, but now you say that's impossible? Aggron weighs nearly 800 pounds. How do you expect anyone to carry that? I don't want to hear it. You've got nerve making an offer and immediately going back on it. I'll whip you into shape, both of you. I came to Lumios to join the ZA Royale, but if I can't take out two upstarts like you, I've got no business even being here. Doesn't seem like anything will get through to him. Let's come on, battle him with me. Alright, I'll assist with this. I will assist with this. Let's do it. Remember how we met? Funny how Pancham carried your stuff to me, and now here we are. Sorry for the trouble back then, and thanks for agreeing to help me out now. Aggron and my other Pokémon are going to send you all flying. Wow, wow. Carambas. Oh, I could probably get the Mega Stone out if I want to. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, well, he's dead. All good. Man, the trainers here in Lumios are just way too strong. I had no idea that Lumios City's trainers were so formidable. Okay, never mind about the ZA Royale. Once we've done some sightseeing, we're heading home. Carry my Aggron, he says. Sheesh. If he'd just been reasonable, we'd have been happy to show him around. Thanks, DB, you really helped. I appreciate you lending us a hand, even after we kinda took your bag. And I do kinda owe you. Seeing Pancham carry your travel bag back then gave me an idea. So I started a business showing tourists around Lumios while carrying their bags for them. After all, Pokemon like Pancham can climb fences and get into places where people can't. Hey, you're late. Is everything okay? Andre? Yeah, everything's fine. We ran into some trouble, but we took care of it. I'll come meet you now. I hear you're doing pretty well in the ZA Royale. Makes me proud to think your first Pokemon battle in Lumios was against me. Okay, see you later. Hope we meet again. Hi, Pancham. Pancham's so cute. You guys stop and be like, hi. Toddles away. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Centrico Pokemon Center, I'm gonna heal up, and then I'm gonna break a bunch of crystals, get myself the Dragalge Mega Stone, which I should have the ability to buy now. And then I think that's where I'm going to wrap up stream, just because like this is such a nice natural stopping point. And I do have some stuff to do today. Really? Chatter, what was that? Okay, I think that's all the ones I can get. Okay, coming back to the Pokemon Center. How many do I have? So does anyone get Play Rough here? No one who can particularly use it nicely. At least with how they're currently built. Okay. Oh, that's right. If I go here, I start plot stuff. So actually, I'm gonna hang out not here and wrap things up. So let us flip that. Thumbs up. Look sad. Look at Rotom. Beautiful. Alrighty, so this is where I'm going to wrap up for today's stream. So, thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm going to go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. My next stream is going to be this coming Wednesday, and is going to be the last games I love for the year. So this is going to be fun. And then after that, I'm going to be on a little bit of a minor Overwatch grind. I'm not going to do too many on my Wednesday streams, like too many Overwatch streams. I don't want it to be like the only thing I do on my Wednesdays, but it's going to be a combo of that and Monster Hunter Wilds. But this will be back hopefully next Saturday for more ZA. We're almost to the end. I think realistically we've got maybe 2-3 extra streams. So we're getting there. We are right up at that point. So yeah. That's gonna be all for me today. We had a death, but we got Chatter on the team out of it, so that's what it is. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you all soon enough. Goodbye. I actually get the thing so that I can click the thing. Goodbye.